Chicago Bears consider leaving Soldier Field and playing at a different stadium? What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, make sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below. Make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms, guys, and make sure you hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video, okay? So usually we're talking about on-field stuff with regards to the Bears, you know, draft, free agency, news, players, etc. But this time we got to talk about the Bears potentially moving away from Soldier Field. I'll explain. Let's get into it. So where is this coming from? Okay, so apparently the Bears are being courted by a suburb in Illinois. It is called Arlington Heights, okay? It's about 30 miles outside of Chicago. And basically, there's about 326 acres of land there where you can build a new stadium. And so they want to build a new stadium for the Bears to move away from where they play currently at Soldier Field to Arlington Heights, okay? And that's essentially where the story's coming from. Now, Bears fans have been talking about it all over Twitter. It's getting really heated because some fans really obviously love Soldier Fields and some fans hate Soldier Field. So I wanted to come on, obviously, give my 2 cents and give my thoughts on that. So in regards to the Bears and Soldier Field, it's just unfortunate right now when Justin Fields gets drafted, you have the easy moniker, right? Soldier Fields with regards to Justin Fields' last name. But of course, if this were to happen, this wouldn't happen right away. You need a few years to build a stadium. So that means the Bears would still be at Soldier Field for a year or two, whatever, how long it takes to build a stadium. But in regards to Soldier Field itself, folks, let's be honest about it. There is history there. The Bears have played there since 1971. I totally get all that, the entire history of the Bears, it being an outdoor stadium, right? There's no dome. I get all of that. But when you compare it to other stadiums in the NFL, right, it doesn't compare, right? In terms of size, in terms of beauty of the stadium in regards to, you know, the world-class facilities, all that stuff. Soldier Field does not compare, all right? The Vikings built a new stadium. The Lions built a new stadium. We see the new stadiums in LA, like they're massive, huge. Vegas, like Soldier Field doesn't compare. It's got the historical aspect of it. I totally get that, but it's not one of the best stadiums in football if we're speaking objectively. So when we're talking about a move here, here's where I'm at, okay? People are going to say, oh, if the Bears move to Arlington Heights, which is a suburb in northwest Chicago, or northwest suburbs of Chicago, people are going to say, oh, they're not technically the Chicago Bears. There would be the Arlington Heights Bears. Well, obviously they wouldn't be. They'd still be the Chicago Bears. And there's so many teams in the NFL that don't actually play in the actual city itself of where you know, the city is named. Like there's so many teams that play like an hour away or 30 minutes away. So I'm not worried about that. What I am worried about is the fact that I believe Soldier Field in a way is getting outdated. All right. I believe it's getting outdated. Now, is the solution moving, you know, completely 30 miles away to a brand new stadium in the burbs? Maybe, maybe not. But if you're not going to do that, I need you to revamp Soldier Field. All right, I need you to rebuild it. I need you to fix it up because it's too small. It's just not good enough compared to the stadiums that we see nowadays, folks. If the Bears got a new stadium, we'd get a Super Bowl here in Chicago, folks. Don't you want that? I want that. So to me, I absolutely love Soldier Field, but I also understand it needs to be upgraded. All right, so if they're not going to upgrade Soldier Field, if they're like, oh no, it's, you know, it's historical, it's perfect the way it is, and, you know, we're going to leave it that way, then I'm fine moving to Arlington Heights then at that point because I want a new stadium or I want a revamped stadium. And I get it. Soldier Field looks great in terms of the skyline of the city. You know, it's right on lake. It's right on the lake. And I love all that. But, folks, you got to upgrade eventually. And that's the main thing here with me is if you don't upgrade Soldier Field itself, then I'm okay with the move. Okay, because I'm telling you, a brand new stadium means that the Bears will get a Super Bowl. And look at all the teams that have a brand new stadium, folks. And here's the other thing I want to talk about, okay? And this might be a really polarizing of a topic, but I got to do it, all right? I want a dome. All right, I don't know about you guys. I personally want a dome. Now, I know what everybody's going to say. Everybody's going to say, Faiz, the whole advantage of playing at Soldier Field in Chicago in the winter is that other teams can come in here and they won't be prepared, right? The Bears are used to the cold and will obviously, be able to take advantage of that. Fine, make it retractable, all right? But the thing is, folks, like, I want a dome. I just like football when it's at its best in terms of the elements of the weather not affecting it. I just want, the skill of the players to determine who wins, not the weather. But I get the historical aspect. I feel like that's going to be a lot of the pushback here, right? That, no, you have to play in the cold, just like in Green Bay, right? You got to play in Green Bay weather. You got to play in Chicago weather. It is what it is, folks. But to me, that's another aspect of it, right? Where if, from a fan's perspective, going to Soldier Field, sitting in the cold, the freezing cold in December, in January, yeah, it might be traditional Chicago weather, but it's miserable being a fan in the stadium at that time, right? So wouldn't you want to be in a dome? Just food for thought. So to me, basically where I'm at is, if you're not going to move Soldier Field, if you're not going to, upgrade Soldier Field, then I'm fine with the move to Arlington Heights. I don't think it's a bad idea at all because we'll start getting Super Bowls here. It's going to be more attractions, a better stadium, better facility, better for the fans. And then, you'll get a dome. And if you guys don't want a dome, make it retractable, make it where you can do both. And so that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm open to it. I honestly am. I'm not closed off to it. I'm open to it. Ultimately, let's see what happens here, whether they go for it or not. But I'm totally open to this idea, folks. I think it's time for a new stadium or for Soldier Field to be upgraded. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you agree or disagree. As always, thanks for watching.